What is going on YouTube? Today, I got myself a sub because you know what? I haven't had a sub in a long time. I didn't get it from Subway. I didn't get it from Firehouse Subs. I went to a Canadian classic. I went to Mr. Sub right here. I didn't get my usual oven roasted chicken or grilled chicken because as I said in a video probably like a year ago, when the last time I got this, they don't have that same one that I love so much, you know? So I got something different this time. They have a new sub there. I was originally getting a steak and cheese, but when I was going in, they have this beef barbacoa one with ghost pepper ranch. I'm like, that sounds good. Let's get that. So I got that. Ladies like, oh, we don't have coleslaw. I'm like, ooh, I was like, people want coleslaw on their sub? I mean, it probably tastes good, but you know, whatever. Pretty good, honestly. Like this is it right here. The beef barbacoa. I want them to lean against each other. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below if anything you want to try to talk about. Down to do that. As well as check out timestamps down below. Let's do first bite here. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think what it's like closely related to. Kind of tastes like a taco. Like the meat kind of tastes like taco meat. Yeah, that's what I think how closely related to. It's pretty good. Meat's got some flavor to it. I don't think the lady put the ghost pepper ranch on it unless it already is like in the beef mixed into it. Because I don't taste one hint of spice in this. No. No spice. I taste my lettuce, mayo, sub sauce, and the beef, yeah. You know what? This is how I imagine the steak and cheese would taste. Just like this from Mr. Sub. I got one of their cookies. Let's see if it's as good as Subway. Maybe not as good as Subway, but your cookies are cooking. Another thing is the meat isn't hot. I'm not too sure how that's possible because unless you didn't heat it up long enough, because I watched her put it like the beef itself into the microwave, heat it up, and then grill the sub. So I'm not entirely sure how it's not like hot. I also don't live far from the Subway. I live down the street from it, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm dying right now. Hear my voice, oh my god. Ooh, start coughing. But that's not even what I mean by I'm dying. Like I woke up today with some crazy pains. Like my stomach was hurting, my head's hurting, but not even like a feverish sick, like an acid and just like a head pain, like a side splitting head. Like I could feel like the pain on my temple here pushed down just hurts. So tragic. I wanted to call into work today, but you know, I've only done that if I was going to the doctor, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I hate going to the doctor. Like, I hate going to the doctor, specifically like here. I don't know how it is outside the GTA, but the healthcare here sucks. Like, there have been so many instances here where I feel like things were unnecessary and wrong. Mind you, I still like the fact that it's free, so I'll still take it over like basically anything else. But man, like I remember, for example, one time, we were probably like 2016, 2015, around there. I was super sick. Like I was super sick. At least I felt super sick. I went to the walk-in clinic. These guys looked at me. I'm just like, oh, I feel really sick. Headache, throwing up, I'm dizzy, I can barely walk. But they're like, it's fine. They gave me naproxen. And they're like, go home. So I was like, okay, whatever. Went home, suffered through the day, woke up the next day and I had to work. But I was like, you know, before I go to work, I'm going to the doctor again because I can't do this right now. Like, I really feel bad. And I went to the doctor and I remember I couldn't even walk, couldn't even stand up. I just felt like so weak. Every time I'd stand up, my knees would just do the, you know, I get the Disney knees and just start crumbling. And I could barely keep my eyes open and I almost fell. And these guys like call the ambulance for me and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just felt so horrible. I had to miss work that day. Went to the hospital for like 5 hours, only for these guys to tell me that I had the flu. I've never had the flu before. At least I don't think I've had the flu before because I've never felt that before that day. If I did, I'd probably know it's the flu. But when I went, they're just like, yeah, you just had the flu, like regular flu. You'll be fine in like a day or two. And I'm like, so why did the walking clinic guys tell me? And they're just like, oh, they should have. What do you mean they should have? I mean, no, two separate doctors on 2 different days looked at me. No one knew it was the flu. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I remember another time this happened to me. I mean, well, it happened to me. It happened to my mom, but like I was there obviously. So one time my mom got hurt and we had to go to a hospital. And to be fair, I don't know if it's all walk clinics and hospitals that are like just bad or I don't like. I think it might just be the ones near me because, for example, she got hurt, right? My mom like fell one time and she got hurt. And we went to William Osler, which is the main hospital in Brampton, right? We went there, sat there for hours. Mom got x-ray and everything. Like, we were laid there from night till the morning, just for to get x-ray. After probably about the 8th or 9th hour of us doing the x-ray and just sitting there, the physician comes in. He's like, okay, X, Y, and Z. I took a look at your x-rays. And he's like, I think you broke your collarbone. Your collarbone looks broken. At least that's what I think it is. And I'm just like looking, we're just looking at it. I'm like, what do you mean you think she like fell and got hurt? And you took an x-ray and you don't clearly see what it is? And he like showed us it. He's like, yeah, man, like that's what I think happened. So I'm just gonna give you guys some like strong painkillers just to subside the pain till it fixes. And we're just like, this is the worst thing ever. Because what do you mean we sat here for an I think? I understand it's overstaffed. It's very stressful and stuff like that. But I think, man, you think? And you showed me the x-ray. You showed us the x-ray. Like my mom and I are looking at each other and looking at it like, what? What are we looking at? But either way, we got the medicine, we went home. About like 2 weeks later, my sister had like her, I think her second kid or something like that. She was having the kid at a hospital in Mississauga. And then my mom and dad went there. And I guess it was at the same, like I said, it was like 2 weeks later. So they took my mom to get a second opinion on like her injuries, right? Not only did my mom get seen and x-rayed like 5 hours faster, the doctor, he looked at it and he's like, yeah, so you broke your collarbone. You broke like 2 or 3 ribs. And we're just like, yeah. He's like, yeah, it's very clear that you broke these things and that these things happened to you, you know? And we're just like, so you could clearly and accurately tell that she broke her collarbone and like ribs. And this one is just like, oh, I think. Although I will give it to him, the treatment was exactly the same. The treatment for what had happened to her, either way, she needed painkillers and just to wait it out. That was really it. And to like, you know, not walk and all that stuff. Fine, Mr. Physician, your treatment was accurate. But what if it wasn't that? What if it was something else and your treatment was inaccurate? I gave my mom a treatment for something else that she like didn't need. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess like there's like some treatments that are just very like generalized where it's like, oh, this thing happened to you, this didn't happen to you, this didn't happen to you. The one treatment solves all those things. I get it, but still. You guys ever watch House? I never watched House, but I know there's some crazy medical things in House, some medical anomalies, you know? Yeah, that's basically why I don't like hospitals, honestly, and doctors. There's been many times where I went to a doctor too, and they're just like, oh, we don't know what's wrong with you. Take some Tylenol. I'm like, sir, I've been taking Tylenol for like 2 months now straight, and I'm still dying. What can you do for me? I really do hope they start hiring more doctors and like higher quality doctors and nurses and stuff like that because it's definitely needed here, and we need good ones. The more I eat this sub, the less I like it. Honestly. This is the final bite here. But yeah, that was Mr. Sub Beef Barbacoa sub. It wasn't too bad. It just tastes a lot like taco beef. I feel like a steak and cheese probably would have been better, honestly. But you know, I don't know. You know, maybe one day I'll get a steak and cheese and we can do a little comparison thing here. But the more I ate that sub, the less I liked it. It's just getting colder and colder and colder. So I like the cookie though. The cookie is really good. With that being said, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below with anything I'm trying to talk about. Down to that, so check out Stress videos in the side. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about Canadian healthcare, you guys who are in Canada. Or how about you guys who are in the States paying your massive, I hear, prices for healthcare. I also hear that a lot of people just don't pay their medical bills because it doesn't affect your credit. But, you know, story for another time. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'm probably going to give that sub like a 6.5 out of 10. It was good, just not that good. Probably won't get it again, honestly. Unless it's like super, super hot, then I can imagine it being really good. But again, thank you guys for watching. It's always appreciated. Mr. Sub, Beef Barbacoa sub, 6.5 out of 10. First true review, and peace.